Welcome all physics tutorial class follower. My name is Waktola. In this video we'll be discussing on grade 12 physics entrance exam practice. This program is essential for students who will take grade 12 entrance exam, especially on recent Ethiopian new curriculum. To get all weekly published video by this program, please subscribe, like and share this channel. First, we see the question. Next, explaining the given alternative one by one. Finally, we go to the conclusion. Our instruction, grade 12 physics entrance exam, practice part 10. Instruction, choose the correct answer from the given alternative. Question number 1. The rotational analogy of mass is, choice A, moment of inertia, choice B, torque, choice C, angular momentum, choice D, angular acceleration. Let us break down the given statement and discuss one by one. The rotational analogy of mass is moment of inertia. It represents an object's resistance to change in its rotation of motion, just as mass measures in an object's resistance to linear acceleration. Momentum of inertia measures an object's resistance of angular acceleration. It depends on the distributions of mass around the axis of rotation and is given by the integral of the mass distribution with respect to the square of the distance from the axis of rotation. So when we come to the equation for this idea, moment of inertia is given by the equation I, which is stand for moment of inertia, the integral of r square dm. R is distance from the axis of rotation and dm represents the infinitesimal mass element. The other options are related to the rotational dynamics but are not directly analogous to the mass. For example, when you come to the given choice A, choice B, torque is the rotational equivalent of forces causing angular acceleration. Choice C, angular momentum, is a converted quantity, is a rotational motion given by the product of momentum of inertia and angular velocity. Choice D, angular acceleration, is the rate of change of angular velocity. So, according to the given, our solution is A. A says that moment of inertia. Next question. A device for transforming heat energy to mechanical energy referred to as, choice A, transformer, choice B, reversion, choice C, generator, choice D, engine. Let we define the given idea one by one. The device that transforms heat energy to mechanical energy is an engine. Engines are commonly used to convert thermal energy or heat into useful work, such as moving vehicles or generating electricity. Let us explore a few examples of how this conversion occurs. Internal combustion engines found in an automobile, motorcycle. The other vehicles are type of heat energy. They work by igniting and compositing fuel such as gasoline, diesel, or inside a cylinder. The composition process generates a high pressure gases that expand, pushing a piston. The movement of this piston is then converted. So the correct answer is D. D says that engine. The next question. The next question. Which statement is incorrect about the pressure under a fluid in a container? Choice A, it depends on the acceleration due to gravity. Choice B, it depends on the density of the fluid. Choice C, it depends on the shape of the container. Choice D, it depends on the depth of the fluid. When we interpret the given idea, the correct statement regarding the pressure under the fluid in a container is C. C says that it depends on the shape of the container. The pressure created by the fluid does not depend on the shape of the container. So this principle is known as what? Pascal law or Pascal principle. According to the Pascal law, the pressure at any point within a fluid, confined fluid or liquid gases is transmitted equally in all direction. Here some key points let we interpret. Pressure, when you come to pressure is the rate force unit area acting on a surface. It is given by the formula P is equals to F over A. When P is stand for the pressure, F is stand for the force applied perpendicular to the surface, and A is stand for the area. And the next one is what? The dPs. DPs independence, the pressure at a given dip within the fluid depend only on the density of the fluid and the acceleration due to gravity. It does not depend on the shape of the container or the volume of the fluid. This means that if we have a container filled with a fluid such as water, the pressure at a specific depth remains the same regardless the container's shape. And the other one is hydrostatic pressure. The hydrostatic pressure at a depth h below the surface of a fluid is given by P is equal to, here P is equals to rho times G times H, where rho, this symbol is stand for what? The density of the fluid. G represents the acceleration due to gravity, and H represents the depth below the surface. And the other one is what? The equal transmissions of the pressure. When you come to how the equal transmissions of the pressure, equal transmission, Pascal law states that any change in pressure applied to a closed fluid is transmitted undamaged around the interior fluids. This is why hydraulic systems such as car brakes and hydraulic lift work effectively. In summer, the pressure under the fluid in a container is determined by the depth or the height of the fluid column, and it is what? Density. But it is independent the shape of the containers. In general, today we're discussing on some questions which is useful for students who will take grade 12 entrance exam. If you have any question, suggestion related to my subject, please write your comment. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.